What was inconceivable only a matter of years ago is now not only accepted, but expected. We live in a digital age where technological advance is so rapid the future can barely be imagined. E-retail, social networks, iPads, integrated Wi-Fi and 3D TV are only a hint at what is to come. The E-magine palette captures the essence of imagination. Anything is possible.
I like white walls, white floors, white ceilings, and then you can play around and you can instantly change the space just by changing a light fitting and adding a canvas, and you can totally transform it from season to season and keeping up with the trends.
Travel on your journey through the digital landscape and cyberspace with colours that keep you grounded. The strength and clarity of St Clair and Mannaburn Quarter, or the inspirational quest of Mount Inaccessible. Neutrals are just such an amazing base to start your colour journey. Certainly, when we look at paint, I mean, obviously the majority of paint sales are always in our whites. Whites are just so wonderful to use. In saying that, I still love colour, so there's nothing to stop you putting other colours with whites. So many whites. If you're really wanting to make a focal point in a home, bring in a colour. Even, as I say, it doesn't have to be in paint, but certainly bring in a colour to really make a focal point in a space. And it really does make your space your own. Colour is such an individual thing. It's so strong, and it really does add to the emotions, and it makes it your own space. Very interesting, black and white. I'm not seeing a lot of black and white that we were, probably even the last 3 to 4 years, but certainly seeing a little bit of it, mainly in women's fashion. The near blacks are really important. When we talk about neutrals, we don't always mean whites or those beiges or stones or any of that sort of lighter shade. Often we think about the charcoals. One of the things that's become very apparent is a lot of people are very comfortable in using dark colours in their theatre room or the room where they're going to be watching their big screen TVs now. Another tip I can give you very quickly, when you use colour, when you want to use colour, and you've obviously got a selection of hundreds and thousands of colour chips in front of you, when you've actually refined the colour that you want or the hue group that you want, the easiest thing to do, with a test pot, is actually paint a board or paint a card. And don't just make your decision. When you see it next to your favourite sofa or your favourite cushion or canvas, don't make the decision straight away. Often it takes us time to learn to love the colour. We always suggest 2 to 3 days. Keep it up for 2 to 3 days. Move it into the different lights, different shadows in a space. Look at it under artificial lighting and during daylight. And really understand that colour with your current belongings, and also things that you want to buy, so things that you're looking to buy next.